Hey guys, how's it going? Comparing here. Did you guys know? It's been a year. It's been a year since Diablo 3 came out. I'm sure no one cares. But it's also been a year since I've been streaming as hardcore as I have. I have been streaming since the Diablo 3 launch for a minimum of 10 hours a day. Granted, on some days I have to do a few things, so maybe it's 7 hours, maybe it's 8 hours, but it's typically 10. In the past it was 12 and 16, and when new games come out, when something interesting comes out, it's 18, 20, 24. So, I've actually clocked in the last year well over 4,000 hours streaming. Isn't that insane? So I know a lot of you guys have, started watching the stream, started watching the YouTube videos more recently than that. And, all in all, I appreciate you guys coming in, checking me out, seeing what's going on in the video games with the crypt. What you guys find interesting lets me live the lifestyle that I do. I get to play video games all day. It's really cool, but it is not an easy thing. Originally, before starting up this streaming thing for as much as I had, I was playing World of Warcraft. I was playing World of Warcraft with the Exodus, with the Cape Warriors, with the Shaboos. Really hardcore group of people that tried to really min-max World of Warcraft to the cutting edge point. We got a couple world firsts, not too many, but we tried. We did well. Can't say that we didn't. But going into that, I was doing the YouTube stuff for World of Warcraft because it was the game I was really passionate about. And I want to tell you guys that a lot of people say they can play video games like 10 hours a day. When we doing the recruiting for Exodus, it's like, yeah, I play 10 hours a day, my gear's good, get me in there. But in the end, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to put your life aside, and I knew it was not going to be this way when I wanted to play a video game as seriously as I did. I knew Diablo 3 at the time would be a really big game, and it still kind of is, but you guys know that story already. What I want to talk about is kind of how I got started. So the YouTube thing was going pretty well. I had quite a number of subscribers. A lot of people really liked the WoW content, and I was a little bit kind of tired of the World of Warcraft, just because it was more routine. It was very expected. I've already described my thoughts on World of Warcraft. It's a very solid game. It's a very good game. It has a lot of perfected systems, but in the end, you kind of know exactly what's going to happen with the game in the next content block. There's no surprises. There's not much variance, so it makes it a little bit less interesting for a person like me who likes to theorycraft a lot of the shit from the ground up. And as a result, kind of got bored, kind of got into the Diablo action. We got a hold of some betas, we played some betas, Crippy and I and a few other people, and I found it really, really good. As a matter of fact, the Diablo 3 beta was actually extremely polished. And when they changed the system to the current system in Diablo, that was much more refined with the stats, at least, because it used to be some very quirky stat system prior in the beta. I understood that this is going to be a really big game. It's going to work out, and obviously, I didn't have all the information, and on many points, I was incorrect. But I decided to go into this as hardcore as possible. I was going to make like a YouTube video every single day, and I realized that in Diablo, if you want to get anywhere, you need a really solid team. So I got some people together and made a team No Life, and they suggested, it's like, hey man, you can do the YouTube thing, we don't mind, but if you really want to get into it, you got to get into streaming. And I'm like, streaming? Oh man, I don't know, that sounds pretty lame. We'll see. And we eventually worked it out that yeah, if we stream, everyone can stream, everyone can get a piece of it, because some people didn't really know if this was going to work out, but for me, I knew it was going to work out. They were not so convinced, but I'm the one that's still doing it, I guess. So I had the most the most in it and the most tenacity to go through it, I suppose. But nonetheless, it worked out pretty well at the time. We got the streaming thing for everyone, we got the partnership for everyone, and a lot of people really liked the Diablo content, and I have to say, I really liked Diablo 3 when it came out. A lot of people said Diablo 2 really sucks, largely because of the impossible difficulty, but that's what made it interesting, that's what made it fun for me, that's what made it fun for the no-life teams, and from then, a lot of people decided to start watching us because, we had a pretty good thing going. We had a nice stream, we had good interaction between, the game, the players, and, every now and then read some chat comments, sometimes, maybe, yeah. But in the end, kept going. You know, Diablo 3 got boring. Well, you picked up Path of Exile. Path of Exile is still going pretty good. Guild Wars came out, so let's try some Guild Wars. We tried some Guild Wars, tried some World of Warcraft, because Guild Wars kind of sucked. Went back to Path of Exile. You know, Path of Exile, man, I just got this shirt yesterday. Fucking amazing game. I'll be playing that shit for a while, but, you know, it's still going. It's been quite a ride. I really appreciate you guys for coming and check out the stream, and, you know, knowing how it got started, knowing that I'm still going, you know, hopefully, brings a little in something you guys to, you know, come check it out, and if you like it, that's all there is to it. Just do what you like, and if you like watching the Crypt, just do some more of that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.